Now throw your phone out of the figurative window and let's get back to work on those chapters.
And done. Sorry.
We barely have inspiration anymore. That is, up until you met this person.
Are we just arguing over the margins, or are we trying to get me to not see my special friend anymore?
Look at what you did. You got someone to like you. I don't even know what you bring to the table. We know what it's like to be in love now.
I like knowing what it feels like to be in love so I can write about it with more abandon. But I also love the sweet rigidity of my writing habits that I've cultivated. And you're right, editor. This person is taking away from that.
Exactly. It doesn't mean that you have to stop seeing them. It just means that you have to communicate your need for balance in your writing and your ideas and your structure. What? She's in a bad mood. What happened now? Inspiration, what did you do?
Nothing! Why would you blame me?
Because you're the drama queen.
I am a queen, that's true. But I save the drama for the writing, not for real life. Is this shaking real life? Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? When is it ever not?
Whatever it is, it's violent, it's angry, hurt, confused, like I am. I was in the middle of doing something.
Well, I've given you ideas that you generously decided not to put in the margins, but into the actual story.
Why must we have a crisis right at the turning point? We are almost done editing. Are we having a character arc?
Hot take, I don't like character arcs. They're too technical. Just let me put my characters through the story naturally. Why must everything be outlined?
Ow! With the amount of ideas you give us, yes. How are we supposed to get out of this?
What are you guys doing? What is this?
So be it. We have no choice.
What? No choice? No choice in what? So be what? Operation Alp?
Operation Alp.
I am so lost. What language are you both speaking?
Operation Avoid Life Problems. That is involved.
Wait, what? Hold on. Can we talk about this rationally? Can we just wait this out?
There's no waiting this out. Prepare the nest.
Nest is a go.
Protocol checklist. This is so unnecessary and yet so organized.
Internet is fast. Computer is charged. Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story is saved on our watch list. Queen Charlotte? We've already watched that twice. And I opted for brand new shows to keep us inspired, like that new Dungeons and Dragons anime with the food that looks really cozy. It looks like a good option for a crisis like this. I still don't know what's going on.
Silence. The room is quiet, air conditioning is on, popcorn is ready. Okay. Now we just have to wait for her to calm down, think straight, and be ready to talk to us.
Shouldn't we be writing this down like we agreed to write about our feelings? Hush, inspiration. It's better this way. Editor, what about productivity?
We also agreed that productivity would add to the stress that Miss Introvert is already under. Don't worry, procrastination and I, mostly I, have it under control.
Shouldn't we get her to talk to someone before she makes a rash decision?
Don't worry, she won't do either of those things. She's trapped.
Editor, what is happening? This isn't like you!
I know, but this is what I was afraid of.
As far as I can tell, it seems to be about the significant other.
When is it not?
An argument.
An argument.
One she can't stop thinking about. Operation Alp is a fail. Let's get her down here. What is going on?
Inspiration, please. She'll tell us when she's ready.
This is so weird.
Well,
You just told us to
I'm
wait.
sorry, this is taking too long, and Operation Alp didn't work. That was one of my last resorts.
Do you have any other last resorts?
Do you have any suggestions? You're the one with the fun activities for depressive episodes.
Wow. Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing. You can talk to me, Miss Introvert. What is happening? Is it about the person you're currently texting? Your significant other? The person you're dating?
Inspiration? This isn't helpful.
Sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm just really upset right now. I don't know if I want to date them anymore.
Why not? They have different opinions. They want to travel somewhere, and I want to stay home. I don't feel ready to travel yet, but I feel sad that they're leaving for a long time. I'm sure you think that.
I promise it.
Well, how long are they going for? And where?
They're going to Egypt, a place that I've wanted to go
to for such a long time. Yep, but like I said, I don't feel ready. It's a different culture and a different language, and I don't do well in large claustrophobic crowds, and it's a big learning curve, and the itinerary of things we're gonna do there looks fascinating, but it's a month long, so it's very, very overwhelming. And yeah, I've always wanted to go, but there's just so many other things to worry about, like the people that need me here, and distance, and busy, and work, and far, very far. But it's an ancient wonder of the world, with histories that are revered by histories that came after it. It is full with ancient tombs and crypts and the stories that surround them, how they got there. There's legends painted on the walls. It's an archaeological treasure trove that we have always wanted to go to. How could you possibly have said no? We could have looked upon all of it with our own eyeballs.
I know, but I just told you the reasons. Money, distance, busy, work, and far. Very far.
Yes, but are you sure? I agree with them. You should go.
But I'm scared. And we're already having communication problems. I don't want that to continue. I don't want to ruin their trip.
But they want you on the trip. It would make them happy. Plus, you're young. You're in your 20s. Aren't you supposed to have fun in your 20s? I mean, being busy and having fun in your 20s can be done well. Egypt would be a perfect example. It would be a form of busy and fun. You're more on the recluse spectrum, so it would take you way out of your comfort zone. You would get your inspiration, I would get my facts, and you would exist. But I understand. I understand the cost and being cautious. Ugh, this is what I was afraid of.
You keep saying
So,
that.
Do you guys think I made a mistake by dating this person? I don't like where it's gotten me. I don't like this decision. It's a big decision. Those are the worst kind that we don't agree on, because I've already made up my mind. Are you really sure?
Quit asking me that.
Yes. They'll be gone for a month. Maybe it'll be good for us to have a break. I mean, I haven't been an actual recluse in a long time. That's okay. Everyone has different opinions. You can still be with them. You can still gain inspiration from them.
Oh, so this is about you now.
I haven't even brought up the thought of breaking up yet, and you want us to still be all chummy and happy together and in love so that you can get your little inspiration tanks filled? That would be it if this were about me. But it's not that simple, of course. Sorry, I didn't mean that, and in love isn't even the right phrase. I haven't even told them I love them yet. So you haven't. But they told me over text. I didn't respond directly. That's how this all happened. You mean after our last conversation? When you stopped texting them so you could focus on writing?
Focus on editing and incorporating your ideas.
So it's really my fault then.
No, I wasn't done yet. Maybe editor was right. Maybe I should never have dated them.
What? What was I right about?
Nothing, editor. But hypothetically, what were you going to say that editor may or may not have been right about?
That this relationship wasn't worth it, and I should have focused on writing the entire time.
See, morally right. But that also sounds kind of harmful. Can we go back? Is there like a transcript? Did somebody record that? Can you go back and watch parts 1 and 2 and see if I said that so that I can be right? Or at least morally right? What were we talking about?
Our depressive episodes, I think. We could spend our coffee time that we normally use for writing to watch another movie. Why would you want to write when you could be resting and binging and maybe even checking Instagram for tea that's gotta be worse than yours? There's so much on there. So much to fill your attention span with things that are going to help you distract from your emotional turmoil. We could also organize your Spotify playlists. There are so many wildcards on there that I just don't get.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, wow.
Then what do you want to do?
I want to fix this, and I won't feel right again until it's fixed.
Well, you could call them. Sorry, text them. Text them. I forgot we don't call people.
Texting is the procrastination of calling these days.
No, it's not. It's just as proactive as calling, except you're communicating with less pressure to have a full conversation. Oh, wow, I see what you're saying.
Did I just make a compelling point?
Yes, you... Wait, no, she's distracting us. Look, I know that you want to help, but Operation Alp didn't work, so I don't think we can rely on any more procrastination-related strategies. We have to nip this in the bud.
My next compelling point is that no one says that anymore.
Nip it in the bud? Really? Well, I say it.
Yes, but who else is saying it? You're not diction correct at all.
How dare you? I am always dictively correct.
Not a word. You are losing it. And you, Inspiration, I know something's up with you.
What did I do?
You're trying to fix the situation with practical means. I mean, seriously? Calling?
I don't like how she's looking right now. I panicked. Why is no one else panicking?
You don't like how I look?
No. I just don't understand what's going on. I love giving my characters crises, but a crisis in real life is something I cannot abide. I live to be creative, and I need our circumstances to be just so that I can be creative. But this is an interruption. And I can't feel like a creative muse with this going on.
My point exactly. So Operation Alpha didn't fail. You two just won't shut up and let Miss Introvert think about this rationally.
But if we're avoiding life problems, how are we supposed to solve them?
We're not avoiding them permanently. Just for a moment. If you just let me take over, we can think about this more rationally and then solve this crisis with clearer heads.
Miss Introvert, it's up to you.
Okay, but I need a dark room with fairy lights across the Spider-Verse and more popcorn. You got it. But I can't do any of those things. Do it yourself. You're an adult.
I know this is technically a trap, but it's a hell of a nice one.
Comfy, isn't it?
I love it. How nice it is to spend our time doing nothing. I mean, we are gaining inspiration from the movie, of course, but we've already seen it several times, and that's fine. Why not stay for the end credits too?
Why not watch something else? Keep this high going.
No, we all know that's enough. Inspiration?
You know what we also just watched twice?
What? Lisa Frankenstein.
Oh, but we've already seen that one twice.
It's not even good. You said you liked the aesthetic. And the music. Yes, but there were so many loose ends. Like, the mom's serial killer, that was the dad, right? I mean, we don't really see any reason for him to do that, but he was a suspicious fellow. Even though the actor usually plays the 80s deadbeat dad.
Dude, you're spoiling it.
I'm not, because it never happened. Cry about it. Write a fan fiction about it. I don't care. Maybe I will write a fan fiction about it. Lisa Frankenstein is basically already fan fiction. That's what all these remakes are. Fan fiction. You know, I saw a concept for a stop-motion Tim Burton-esque Phantom of the Opera. It looked really cool. Nothing is cool. Only me. Only I'm cool. Don't know the first thing about cool. Guys, we're getting a creative hangover. A what? You know what? That might be the solution. Miss Introvert! Write fan fiction! And make it cool. What's trending right now, editor? Fairy tale retellings? You didn't even check your sources. You are way off. I don't like this feeling. This is what I was worried about. What is going on? Ooh! What? That happens now? What does that mean? Don't give up hope yet, she has an idea. Even if this relationship isn't working right now, we still have inspiration to distract us from our problems. Oh. Yes, it should be known that most of my voluntary and involuntary operations can be very unhealthy, especially on the onset of unforeseen events, such as this. We need to get her down here again. She needs to confront this person. Where is her phone? She will do no such thing. I'm getting so much right. Protagonist, whom no one understands, and a dream state where they can feel understood in a world of their own imagining. It's going to be epic, it's going to be humorous, it's going to be literary fiction. It's going to be a discussion of the many worlds of an introvert's mind and the chaos it undergoes when it is finally alone with its thoughts.
You sound like
a genius. A mad scientist. Oh, tomato, tomato. But you must understand, this is what the life of a writer is like, especially one who doesn't know how to communicate their feelings in the right way without making a mistake. We create art.
So we just keep avoiding this until it's over?
Or we could ghost them.
No, we'll face them. Just not right now.
This is a passive argument. It's a story, one that we're only telling ourselves right now. But where is she going? What the? Why?
Maybe she needs a breather?
But that was so exciting! Wait a minute.
Oh, I see.
Smart girl. Oh, almost gave me a heart attack.
So, do we want to get her down here?
No, let's leave her. She's happy like this, I promise. This is good for her. Better than watching another movie. This wasn't us. This is us. No, it's not. It's the writing mind. It's not a drama about a melodramatic family. It's a sitcom performed in front of a live studio audience of pets. Thanks for being here, guys. I really appreciate it.
Please, guys, the fourth wall.
Sorry, not sorry. It won't happen again. Or it will. Good for the blooper reel, right? Seriously, though, this is who we're supposed to be. If something happens in our relationship, and if it is negative, we make like the Taylor Swift stereotype that isn't always the best one, but we write a banger of a story. Are you not all excited about the thing I just pitched to you?
We just wanted her to be okay, like we talked about last time. But I guess you win this round, inspiration. Maybe we'll write a new story instead of the one we were currently editing. How fun.